The spot Ethereum ETFs had a massive inflow of $107 million on the first day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, walking and talking on the beach here in Salau. Short but powerful video because I am on my vacation, guys. I have some news, I have some charts, and I have an inspirational quote. Let's quickly jump into that news first. Bam! The spot Ethereum ETFs went live yesterday. In total, they had 107 million volume on the first day. Of course, that's not as big as Bitcoin, but still it's a huge volume. In trading volume, in total, it was $1.08 billion of trading volume, which is around 23% of the trading volume that the Bitcoin spot ETF generated on the 1st of January. So still good numbers of spot ETFs of Ethereum, but they can't be compared to Bitcoin yet. Let's see, Grayscale, of course, was suppressing the inflow because there was a dump of 450 million worth of Ethereum spot ETFs by Grayscale. The rest of the inflows were able to still turn out positive, so $107 million worth of Ethereum flowed in through the Ethereum spot ETFs on the first day. How crazy is all of this, guys? We are talking about institutional adoption of cryptocurrency aside of Bitcoin. First, it was all about Bitcoin. Now even Ethereum is playing a role. Maybe in the future, even Chainlink or Solana or any other cryptocurrency will play a role among those institutional investors. And with playing a role, I mean they will be investing in those cryptocurrencies that they have been calling scams for many years. We, of course, believed already in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies already for a long time. Since 2013, that's when I started with Bitcoin. 2016, 17, when I went all into Bitcoin, I understood the concept of the digital gold. I understood that I should start to protect my capital against inflation. You should understand the same. You should be protecting your capital against inflation as well. And the only way to do this is to put your capital in safe store of values like Bitcoin, like gold, or any other, guys. Now, let's jump into the charts to show you exactly what's happening to Bitcoin now. The first chart, guys, is this 4-hour chart, and it is playing out exactly like I told you it would play out. I told you we will break that yellow line, we will go above it, we'll probably hunt for the green line that is on top. It's a little bit higher over there. Let me see, there's the green line, $57,000. I thought we could hunt for that one, and then we can fall back again to that yellow line to retest that resistance. Because that yellow line, that was the resistance. Let me make this chart bigger. You can see over here, if you look to the left, so the yellow line was resistance. The moment we break those resistance lines, we need to retest them for support. And that is what we have been doing. You can see it very clearly over here. I'm going to draw a little bit. Here, guys, there, it is resistance. Then we fall back. We break it. Now we retest it over there as support. Resistance turns into support. Please educate yourself about resistance and support levels by, for example, using the Fibonacci retracement tool, so you understand exactly where your buy orders and sell orders should be. Now we are testing the support. If we can keep this as support, that would be amazing. That would even mean that we can move again up towards that line there, $72,000, that green line. So let's see if we hold support now at that 66K level. Some more amazing charts to come. And yes, I'm celebrating my vacation with my nieces and nephew, as you can see here in Salau. We have all of them with us, my brother, my sister, and all their children. It's beautiful to spend time with my family again. Now, let's jump into those other charts that you really need to see today. The first one is this one. There's a 1 monthly chart, so every candle is 1 month. On this chart, we can see that in the large scale, we are even forming a cup and handle. If this cup and handle pattern plays out, the top of that cup and handle pattern should be around $263,000. I found this chart on Twitter. I'm sharing these charts of other people so you also hear and see other people's opinions, not only mine. This could be a cup and handle. It could be explode all the way to 263K. Cool chart, you know. I don't know if it even works, a cup and handle on the monthly chart, to be very honest, but still, it is showing a cup and handle. So now you understand what a cup and handle is. It's a cup that you can see in the bottom, cup playing out. Then we get the handle, And from that handle, we mostly explode the amount that it took from the cup bottom to the cup top. Now, this chart is way more important. On this chart, you can see the 200-day moving average, that blue line. And at the moment, we created the highest 200-day moving average close in history. And it took 2 years to do that. Now, if you look back to every moment that we created that newest all-time high in the 200-day moving average, we can see at those red arrows what happened after. So when that red arrow is on the chart, completely on the left, that is when we created the highest 200-day moving average. By the way, that is a 10-day chart, so every candle is 10 days, so we can fit it all onto one screen. But the moving average is a 200-day moving average. Now that second red arrow, also there. That 200-day moving average made a new all-time high. From that moment, we exploded massively up. The third red arrow you can see also over there. We created a new all-time high on the 200-day moving average, higher than in the 2017 bull market top. From that moment, the market exploded all the way up to 70,000 US dollars. Now we are seeing and experiencing the fourth red arrow. This is the fourth time in the history of Bitcoin that we are creating the highest 200-day moving average. So we are higher now than we were in the top of 2021 with the 200-day moving average. That's a new all-time high. What do you think that is going to happen after this new 200-day moving all-time high? Are we going to repeat history just like we did those other 3 times? Then we will see a massive move upwards from this moment. So please understand these charts. That's why I share them all with you. I want you to understand the bigger picture. It is a 4-year cycle that is trying to copy every each cycle, not perfectly to the day, not perfectly to the percentages, but if you look at it, you can see that every time the same things are happening. After you break these all-time highs, we move up. And if you move up like 100% or 50% or 200%, we don't know. But there will be a move up, so this is a beautiful moment now to step into Bitcoin and take some profits in the next 12 months. When it comes to the Bitcoin charts, guys, like I always say, it is very important that you zoom out. I hope you really enjoy those charts, but these charts are very important to understand that the short-term volatility is only interesting for those people that trade Bitcoin in the short term. Most of you need to understand that you're investors. You're investing in an asset to protect your capital against inflation, to have a pension fund, or to create generational wealth for all the next generations. If you're an investor, you must not freak out about the short-term time frames of 5 minutes, 5 hours, 1 day, even 1 week shouldn't matter. An investor looks at the monthly chart. And if you look at the monthly chart of Bitcoin, we are looking pretty damn fine. We are just following the model, for example, the stock to flow model that we have been following already for years, and we are following this model. We are going to start very soon with that last part of this massive bull run that's going to take all the way into 2025, and you should be taking part in that bull run. And the only way to take part in the bull run is to start accumulating Bitcoin today. Everything between 50 and 70,000 US dollar per Bitcoin is cheap. It's very cheap. It's even cheap for this bull market, but it will be cheaper even if you think long term, 8 years, 12 years. By then Bitcoin could be $1 million per Bitcoin, and then you bought at 50K. That's a 20x. A 20x in 4 to 8, maybe 12 years. That's a lot of profits. Just imagine 20xing your capital in the next 10 years. 1,000 now will be 20,000 in the next 10 years. 10,000 now will be 200,000 in the next 10 years. 100,000 will be 2 million in the next 10 years. That's a pretty nice return on investment, guys. So my tip is buy Bitcoin every in each dip, because we're gonna see a massive bull market after the summer of 2024. So yeah, August, September, up again. Guys, please remember that if you want to trade, use the links down below my videos. Bybit, the best centralized exchange out there. Blowfin, the best non-KYC central exchange out there. Bybit has a $500 airdrop bonus aside of a huge deposit bonus up to 30,000 US dollar. Also other prizes that you can win. Blowfit at the moment, you can win a Ninja Kawasaki, a Tesla 3, and way more prizes. Also a 15% deposit bonus. So whatever you deposit, you get 15% back in cash back that you can use again to trade, guys. Both are really good exchanges. So if you want to trade, use those. If you want to trade decentralized, use Apex Pro. It's the only decentralized exchange that I support because it's the best decentralized exchange out there. Apex Pro. Now, let's jump into the rest. It's a bit of a cloudy day, so I can walk that way now for the inspirational part. The inspirational quote for the day is, we cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. That's what life is about. We don't have any influence on life. Life has been happening the last 200, 300 billion years the way it needs to happen. It will go the way it needs to go. It will flow the way it needs to flow. We don't have any influence on that life part. It will just flow. We, on the other hand, can adjust our sails. We can adjust the sails to flow our direction that we want in that life that is passing by. Life itself, no influence over there, guys. It's impossible to influence life. It took it 300 billion years for me now to be walking on the beach, doing this video with YouTube, whatever possibilities we have nowadays. It all just evolved. It kept evolving. And humanity evolved with life. But by adjusting your sails, your evolution of your own life, of yourself, could speed up a little bit. Could go into the direction that you want to sail. Not against the wind, because it's very difficult to sail against the wind. I've tried it, I didn't succeed. The only thing that succeeds is if you sail with the wind and then choose a direction to the left or to the right. Same like swimming. You can try to swim upstream, pretty hard job. If you swim with the stream, it becomes lighter. And when you're swimming with that stream, you can choose if you want to turn right or left when you're swimming with that stream. It's very important that you understand that concept of life. Everything will happen the way it will happen. You can't plan life. I have tried to plan life. You can even try to plan tomorrow. You can even try to plan everything perfectly for dinner tonight and then try to be there for dinner tonight at 6 p.m. exactly. Life will evolve and will give you what it needs to give you, and you will probably not have dinner at 6 p.m. because something comes in between. And if you let something come in between, that makes life playful. And life should be playful. It should not be like tuk, plan. That's not the way you should live life. You should live life by just accepting what life gives you. The only thing that you need to do is adjust your sail a little bit. That the thing that is on your path, if you grab that you then can direct it to the right direction that makes you feel good. It's simple as that. Don't try to change everything about this life, about this world, about other people. Impossible. Accept how it is. Be grateful for how it is. Be grateful you woke up this morning healthy and that your wife and your kids also woke up healthy this morning. Be grateful. Accept life how it is. And then move on. And if life starts to push you towards a certain direction, just adjust your sail towards that direction that you want to go. That was everything for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. No booty on the beach today. Yeah, there was one. I don't know if that was beautiful enough for you, but guys, that was everything. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I'm going to enjoy my vacation a little bit more. Thanks for watching. I wish you an amazing day. Give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the charts and everything else? Wish you also a beautiful vacation if you have one. See you tomorrow again. Bam.